Pt2 face an average wait time about 30 minutes. That means adding more staff members to the call center will help more people get the resources they need.
2 SDG&E helicopter pilots are suspended after they flew into protected nesting areas of golden eagles. The pilots entered the no-fly zones 3 times last month while they were building a transmission line for the Sunrise Power Link, but no birds were hurt. The utility now holds sessions about nesting areas. A few months ago, the utility helicopters were grounded for violating permit conditions.
8 sailors are discharged this week after a hazing incident aboard the USS Bonhomme Richard. The hazing included wrestling, choking, and punching a new sailor for initiation. All participants of the hazing are receiving general discharges under the Navy's zero-tolerance hazing policy. However, the sailors are still eligible for their GI Bill and other benefits.
The San Diego County Board of Supervisors is declaring synthetic drugs such as spice and bath salts a public nuisance. The nuisance abatement ordinance bans the sale of synthetic drugs and will be used in criminal cases against businesses that continue to sell the drugs. The ordinance does not apply to possession, which is still legal. The board voted unanimously to have a draft ordinance ready for review in 60 days.
Well, football might be over, but the Padres are gearing up for the 2012 season. Charlie Viramontes is here with more on that story. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, yeah, San Diegans are getting ready for the new 2012 season, so let's see how that goes this year. With spring right around the corner, you know what that means. Padres baseball, the smell of fresh-cut green grass, the loudness of the crowd when the bat makes contact with the fast pitch down the middle, and don't forget the nachos and hot dogs. The Friars are gearing up for spring training in Arizona with what should be a good mix of rookies and returning veteran players. First pitch on March 4th against the Seattle Mariners. The Padres Stadium may be empty now, but come Saturday, over 20,000 fans will be at Petco Park for Padres Fan Fest 2012. Friar fans will be able to meet and greet their favorite Padre players. They can attempt to swing for the fences just like the Friars do in batting practice, pitch fastballs in the bullpen, and even catch fly balls in the outfield. Pitching and batting clinics will be available for the kids, and they can also run the bases just like the Pods do. After all the excitement on the field, fans can attend a Q&A session, tour the clubhouse as well as the dugout, and also check out historic photos from seasons past. The family-friendly event goes from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and is free to the public. Register on the Padres website to get in early. This year's Pro Bowl has drawn out a lot of criticism, from ex-players to current players, and Commissioner Roger Goodell says you can add his name to the list. The poor quality of the game has Goodell considering eliminating the All-Star game altogether. NFLPA spokesman George Adela stated that players don't want to lose a Pro Bowl from the annual schedule. Currently, next year's Pro Bowl location remains unknown. Super Bowl 46 is now behind us. The New York Giants are NFL champions, and quarterback Eli Manning visited Mickey. It has been less than a week since the 2011 season, and there are already predictions for next season. It's difficult to win back-to-back championships, which keeps out New York from the playoffs. For all you clam chowder fans, Tom Brady will get the number 4 seed in the AFC. With their great defense, the Ravens make the playoffs. Who Dat Saints will grab the number 2 seed in the NFC. Discount double check. Aaron Rodgers gets the number 1 seed in the playoffs. So who makes it to the big show? Only time will tell. Earlier this week, prosecutors requested that former Penn State defensive coordinator Jerry Sandusky to be kept indoors as his bail conditions. The request comes after complaints that Sandusky had been seen outside looking at children at a schoolyard from the back of his home. Prosecutors believe that he should be in jail instead of being granted the privilege of being in his own 2-story home, where he has plenty of space to move around as well as being able to eat and sleep when he pleases. Earlier today, he testified at a pre-trial hearing stating that he supports a local jury. He awaits trial on 52 child sex abuse charges. On a much happier note, the Del Mar Thoroughbred Club has taken a big step towards hosting the Breeders' Cup, which is a Super Bowl of horse racing. The event is held over a 2-day period in November. This event is in its preliminary stages. If all challenges are met and a 52-page document is cleared, then the earliest the turf meets the surf at Del Mar could be in 2015. So, Phoebe and Ashley, let's hope that Del Mar gets the Breeders' Cup here in San Diego.
That would be a great event for us.
That would be.
All right, thanks, Charlie. Still ahead, Valentine's Day isn't always rainbows and butterflies. Find out how one local flower shop prepares for mayhem of Valentine's Day.
And in entertainment, who will be performing at the Grammys this Sunday? A controversial artist makes his return to the big stage.
Where's my husband? Where's my husband?
Ran a stop.
How's she doing? 2,
She was
3.
a passenger. I was T-boned on the passenger side.
We just had some wine. I wasn't even drunk, I was just buzzed.
What? You were just buzzed? Well, sir, you didn't tell us that. In that case, she's just fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Really?
No, not really.
Buzz driving. Maybe we should stop acting like it's no big deal.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
A new article posted on Yahoo lists San Diego as one of the top 10 U.S. cities for dating. San Diego was cited for its endless summer weather, buzzing beach culture, and hip nightlife scene. The article suggested singles go swimming or surfing at the beach, then they can stay for a bonfire or hit up the clubs at the Gaslamp Quarter. San Francisco is another California city to make the list.
It's almost February 14th, Valentine's Day. If you're not quite ready, then Allen's Flower and Plant Shop has what you need with an array of roses, plants, stuffed animals, and chocolates for your love. You just can't go wrong. Here's Mark Ruiz with more.
Max Levy, the owner of Allen's Flowers and Plants, is excited because it's the busiest time of the year.
This is the biggest single floral holiday of the year, and it all happens on one day. And Valentine's Day is the busiest holiday of our year, floral holiday.
With the lovely flower designers working day and night to get ready for that special day. It really takes a lot of talent to make a beautiful floral arrangement in the short amount of time that the ladies are given. Then there's the delivery drivers, putting lots of miles on their vehicles, dropping off the happiness and joy to that special someone.
10 drivers at a time, so to make sure that we get them all to the right areas in San Diego, we're going to have to route them out and make sure that all the orders are filled, so that when we get all the drivers taking them to those areas, everything is set for them, everything is good.
So Mario Castaneda is getting ready for the flower rush.
It's half of the quantity we're going to have. Valentine, the volume is going to be crazy. More roses. This I'll have every day.
The popular flower on Valentine's Day is roses.
So don't worry, you still have plenty of time to get that wonderful gift. This has been Mark Reese reporting for Newscene.
There's a rose special going on right now. A dozen red roses for $12.99. For more information, you can go to allensflowersandplants.com.
Well, CNN contributor